Welcome to Baltimore Ravens franchise. This will be my main rebuild this year, and you may ask yourself, rebuild the Ravens? What do you mean? They're already good. I definitely agree. I've been a Raven fan since 2000, and they've had expectations to win since Lamar Jackson's been a part of the team. And since those expectations have been there, it has been a heart wrenching year after heart wrenching year. So, again, like you said, you may ask yourself how you rebuild it. It's not quite about rebuilding the team. It's about, can we keep the core team players together? We're gonna have to pay a few of these guys. We're gonna have to keep them on the team if we want to keep the team identity together, and that's gonna be the real challenge. Um, we're gonna win a few games. We're gonna lose a few games. I'm gonna have it. The settings in the game are gonna be to make it a little bit more difficult when you're playing with a good team like this. But again, like I said, that next year when some players might retire, some players might need to be getting paid, the team diminishes a little bit, and then it becomes a little harder. So the rebuild will be more about down the road, not maybe this year. Maybe this year we might win the Super Bowl in the first year. You never know. We could Somebody might get injured and we'll be out of it. But we'll be looking for a long playoff run in this first year, and hopefully, if we can keep the guys together and keep the guys here, then we'll be looking to be good for a couple years here. But again, I'm a Ravens fan, so I'm gonna be highly invested in drafting right and making the right decisions with the money and keeping the guys that we need to keep and keeping more homegrown guys other than guys who probably been traded here or just we'll see. I wish they had the coaches look, or they already came like the coach that you had on Madden. You didn't. I mean on CFB 27. But unfortunately, you do have to come in here and customize your coach. I'm gonna change my playbooks because I do have some playbooks that I've been running with for a while on Madden. You go Lions playbook because of the vertical power run scheme that they have. That is the scheme fit that I tend to play like, or use to play like. Or for the defense, because I run a 4-3 defense. And the Browns are just one of the first teams I've seen that have like their main base defense is 4-3, and they have other sets, but their base defense is 4-3. So those are the two playbooks that I use. Let me get my guy right here. That's clean right there, chat. That's clean right there. So when you do bring in your coach from college, the things that you do get, you don't get a leveled up coach. People were probably expecting that you were going to come in leveled up. That's not the case. You do come in with, as you see here, you get the varsity double playbook, the campus wide playbook, and SOT playbook. Those three playbooks are college playbooks that they exclusive access to college style sets from out of those sets. That NFL defenses are less accustomed to seeing. I haven't quite used them yet, but I will. I'll get into them and see which ones I like. So these two abilities here at the bottom, the move the chain and the new school ability. I'm not sure if these come with other coaches that you can create, but I do know these other three ones at the top are exclusive for the college coach that you bring over. We're gonna do our settings here. I do play on all Madden simulation. I'm gonna play 10 minutes with a run off down to, we'll go down to 20 seconds because I do want to have some times to create some stats and also put up some points, but not too much points to where we're just putting up 50 every game. But also I want to be able to throw for 300 yards if I have enough time. We're gonna put cooldowns on. I try to tend not to call the same plays over and over, but I'm a human, and the human aspect is when you find success in anything, you tend to gravitate towards it. I will be informing you guys that Lamar Jackson will not be playing this preseason. You will not be seeing this. First video is going to be preseason up until week 1, and Lamar Jackson will not be playing in the preseason. So one of the first things we will be doing is coming over here to the depth chart, and Lamar Jackson, you do not play. A lot of these guys aren't going to play. A lot of these guys aren't going to play. Like Jacoby's gonna play because he's a rookie. Elijah's gonna play also because he's a rookie. Webster's can play. Walker can play. Actually, Walker can play in front of Elijah. So those would be 3. Webster, and then we'll get these rookies, the other rookies on the team. But Zay and Bateman, they're not gonna play. I mean, I don't want to get Jacoby Lane hurt either, but I do want to get him some reps, and he's a rookie. So I mean, like, rookies gotta play. We're getting to our first interview here. Boy, clean. Your boy, clean, man.
And these first
When I say I'm a
words
Ravens
will
fan,
set the
boy,
stage for what everybody hopes are Super
I think my
Bowls to
jersey.
come.
I got a Ravens jersey. I meant to have. Matter of fact, we're back, Chad. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's no joke. I should have took off the blue shirt underneath it. You don't see that shit. But come on, Chad. Come on, baby. Authentic Stitch. Hold on. Give me your offensive background. Which area unit do you think you'll be biggest impact? Offensive line. I want my offensive line to get better. I want the offensive line to get better. Ride Shield ability awarded. Games are won and lost in the trenches, so my biggest goal from day one has been having a formidable offensive line. Moving more off the field, what area do you emphasize you need a big focus? Player development. I want my players to get better. Chat, you're going to see this Ravens jersey in every video. This is part of the order of doing the Ravens. Is that it's a real Raven fan doing it. We're going to do it. Which part of the offense you like to focus on developing the most? The offensive line. I think that it's a deficiency in developing offensive line, and I'm here to change that and have worked with them a lot. Yes, we are working on this offensive line. After 77 last year, everybody was getting on that boy. Everybody was getting on Falele, bro. Last question, coach. What will separate you from other coaches? Dominant run game. I'm just be honest with it. We running the rock. We're gonna be running the rock. And I'm also telling you guys, because I'm gonna go through slider adjustments. Slider adjustments. And one thing, because I pat myself on the back, I play video games a lot, so I am kind of good at the game. I've played this game a little bit before making these videos. I will say this game is a lot harder than a lot of previous Maddens, but I'm still pretty decent at the game, and I'm using a decent team that has a quarterback that makes the game easier. A fast quarterback makes... I have to take off this blue shirt, chat. It is blowing me that I have on a blue shirt underneath. Hold on. All right, we're back, chat. I had to get that. It was distracting. It was just fucking me out. Anyways, so what was I at? Okay, so I'm good at the game. So the abilities that I will be using every week, none of them will be making the players play better. I want to draft players good. I want to develop them good. I don't want 9+ release on nobody. I don't want my offensive line blocking better because no. I want to work on that wide receiver core, and then the offensive line will be next. I probably should do offensive line first, but we have more rookies at receiver that I want to develop with Jacoby Lane and Elijah Sirac. I want to develop them. We only do have one offensive lineman. That's probably the only name on this team that you guys are gonna. 71. Aloe Vega. I'll hopefully learn it. Ola Via Vega. Ola Iva Vega. Ola Iva Vega. Ioni. Listen. We'll learn his name. Trust me. The season in real life will start. I'll be done. Looks like a butchered ass Ravens team, but these aren't their starters, and I think they know it. Now, this is the only player who doesn't fit the scheme that I wish did, but he's a hybrid. He is the hybrid in the NFL. Kyle Hamilton is top 5 defensive player in the NFL. I don't want to hear no arguments about it in the chat. If you argue about it in the chat, ban that motherfucker like goddamn Peanut. Like Peanut would say, ban your ass, because there's no shot there's no shot that we're not saying that Kyle Hamilton is a top five, not a top five defense, top five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we ain't talking 5. We ain't talking 4. Jumping into training camp. We're gonna knock out this training camp real quick, quick as a hiccup. Man, I'm telling you, I do this Madden thing. I've been playing Madden for a while. Chat. You feel me? We've been playing Madden for a little bit. Year 2000. We give y'all a little backstory. Year 2000. It might have been. Nah. It wasn't the year 2000. It was the Madden 2000. I had found a Madden disc in my house one day, and I had a PlayStation at the time, and I thought, it's a Madden. I'm about to go play it in my game. I put it in my console, and it didn't work. And I was mad about it for about 2 weeks, maybe a month. It might have been a little time, maybe like a month, before I looked at the disc, and the disc said PC on it. And ever since then, I would sit in front of my computer and play Madden on the computer. And this was before you could hook up a controller to. I was literally using the arrows to move the guy. I forget what the receivers was. It was like W, Z, X. I forget the other receiver button. It might have been A, but playing on the keyboard and mouse on computer, not a keyboard, not a mouse, but playing on a keyboard to play Madden as my first Madden experience, and then going over to controllers. I've been in love with Madden. This is my first sports love game. Now, if these streams become anything and I become popular, you guys will notice that, he plays a lot of 2K. I do play a lot of 2K. I am a 2K fanatic. Hopefully this does take off so you guys can meet the rest of my crew that I do play 2K with all the time. That I've been playing with since I was 13 and I'm 35 now, so hopefully you guys get to meet them. But yeah, I'm heavy a 2K guy now, but I will say this Madden is, I gotta put it up there in the greats of Madden. I'm not gonna sit here and act like this Madden is anything like previous Maddens. But we'll go receiver challenge. Jacoby's gonna be our 2. He's probably gonna be our 2. Jacoby Lane is entering already. Just hearing a lot on training camp, seeing highlights. Jacoby Lane is entering that excited about what he's going to do this season. Because I don't watch a lot of college football. I still don't watch a lot of college football. I didn't watch a lot of Jacoby Lane in college football, but I did know who he was before he got drafted. He's one of them people who's like, I heard about him before he got drafted, and I've been hearing a lot about him since he's been here. And I did play college football last year and previous years, and him on college football is a pretty decent player. So I have to just say I'm extremely excited about Jacoby Lane. Just extremely excited about what the potential could be at 6'4", 200 pounds. Jacoby can be a great number 2 to Zay, but I also think Jacoby has the potential to be the number 1. Like I personally think Jacoby Lane, with the size, speed combination, the hands, I think he has the ability to be something special. I do not like to hype up players like that, because the league is different when you get to those professional levels. But something about Jacoby, just the way he talks on camera too, I just see it in interviews, and I just love the guy. Going into another guy I'm excited about. I am excited about Zion Young. And only reason I'm excited about him is because the intensity that he brings. I don't know if you guys seen the clip, but he played for him. He was the guy that on the Missouri team, it was about to go in overtime, and they was standing there doing the coin toss. Y'all know what fucking time it is. We about to get this shit cracking on my mamas, nigga. Hey, listen. Some things you just can't Some things you just can't teach. And the way they're gangbanging him, he's probably going to be a beast. The way they just gangbanged him right there is crazy. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Of all the ones that is on this game, this one and chase and tackle. I'm probably never going to do chase and tackle. I'll do this one over chase and tackle. I will tell you that right now. Chase and tackle is probably the worst one because they show you the lane that he's supposed to go to, and dude will cut it back like Barry Sanders all the way across the field. I might click into it just so I can confirm to you guys what I'm trying to tell you, and then you'll see it. But if I miss that first tackle, if I miss that first tackle, you guys won't even see a clip of me doing chase and tackle. Not one. Who do we even have to do it? It would be Teddy Buchanan. He tore his ACL last year when he was leading us in tackling, and it hurt. It hurt. It hurt as a rookie. He was leading the team in tackles, and he tore his ACL or his Achilles. One of them two. I forget which one it was, but he would have been like star development on the game. And now he's just normal development. Teddy, you get one chance, man. You get one chance, Teddy. Please, please, let's perform well. First tackle. I said if I missed the first tackle, you guys wasn't going to see this shit, right? If I missed this second one, just know that I quit out. We're not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. You can eat a dick. Chandler, let's get this DB. Let's get the DB thing in. Let's Chandler Rivers. Let's get. You guys see that I'm a real Ravens fan. I know everybody. Rookies. I know everybody. We need to win a Super Bowl this year. Back in the day on Madden, bro, and I used to run 40 times, and I used to chase and tackle, and do bench press. I wouldn't even really be playing the game all the time. Like I would literally be doing those three things all night, and just see how the fastest 40 I can get, and how much bench presses I can do, and then the chase and tackle was just I like hit sticking people. They butchered the goddamn chase and tackle, bro. Now you're fucking chasing Barry Sanders with every player is Barry Sanders. Every single player that you play in the chase and tackle, I don't give a fuck who you put back there. That's Barry. It's Barry and Derrick Henry enrolled in one player. I'm not gonna do kicker and punter because I should do kicker because what happened last year. I gotta stop. I gotta stop torturing myself. Let's see what the extra ones is about. We'll see what they're hitting on. We actually got a fast tight end too. Dude got an 88 speed or 87 speed. Matthew Hibner out of SMU. We drafted this boy in I think in the 5th round. He's got like an 88 speed or 87 speed. One of them two. He's gonna get some PT. Fortunately, that means our other tight end. We drafted 2 tight ends in the draft this year. Other tight end, Jose Cuervo, which is a name, isn't it? Like, I think his first name is Jose. It might be Josh. I actually like him on this game. I don't know how good he's gonna be in real life. The game got him as a superstar. Superstar. It has him as a star development, and he's a 64 overall. It's Josh. It's Josh Cuevas. It's gonna be Cuevos. We saying Cuevos, okay? It's Josh. I thought it was Jose. I don't know why in my brain, alcoholic. Yo, Hibner's 24. Is this another fucking Hayden Hurst, bro? Like, what are we doing? Like, this is another Hayden Hurst situation? Hayden Hurst was fast too. I remember. Didn't Hayden Hurst have number 88? What number did Hayden Hurst have? When I think he had 81. I think he had 81. I'm pretty sure he had 81. Sad news, chat. As a Ravens fan, I should already know this. But I'm just now reading that Hayden Hurst died. Rest in peace to Hayden Hurst. Oh, chat, I'm reading that shit wrong. Chat, I don't even know if that's gonna make a clip. I don't think I clipped that. I don't know how I'm reading retires is that. That's crazy. That's crazy that my brain read that as former Ravens tight end Hayden Hurst dies at 32. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm reading that as dies at the. It's crazy. Now I can make the jokes. Yeah, bro was like, bro was like 25 when we drafted him. Holy shit, Chad. That was. I just went through a fucking roller coaster of emotions, bro. Like I went through. Oh my God, it's Hayden Hurst repeat. To in total shock. My heart sank because he was a former Raven, bro. And I remember him going through some emotional things and stuff before he left the Ravens, or it might have been like right after he left the Ravens. He was going through some depression things, and that killed me because I thought that was like that. It's the Jose Cuervo, it's the alcohol. I'm an alcoholic. Not really. I partake in some other upgrade some players. I don't like doing it from that screen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna upgrade Jacoby's deep route because deep threat because that's what I want him to be. That's what I pray that he is. I hope he's a deep down the field go get him guy. We're gonna let Randall get the start here in the preseason. Randall's another interesting draft pick. Depth filler is a lie. He's gonna be on my team. But at 6'3", 220, 232 at running back and was in college, was a former receiver turned running back, and you get drafted to a team who has a guy who's 6'3", 240 something or something like that. Like Derrick Henry's the same size. Like, we sit back, we learn behind Derrick Henry for the season, and we see what happens next season. He's going to be on the team next season, but see if he has a bigger role next season. Olaive, we're gonna learn it right now, Chad.
Baltimore Ravens select Penn State guard Vega Ioane, and this is an A grade from me. The mock draft.
I guess we just call him Vega. I'm sitting here trying to read the whole name. Vega Ioane. I can do that. Vega. We can do Vega Ioane. That's easy. We can definitely say that name. I'm thinking that I gotta fucking put together some goddamn syllables here. Alright, so gameplay siders chat. Here we go. We gotta run through this real quick. We dropped the accuracy down to 45. We dropped the pass blocking down to 30. 25. We dropped the catching down to 45. We dropped the run blocking because running on this game, I don't know about on this game, but I do know running on college football has been easy. I haven't played too many games without these settings on this Madden, so I don't really know if I had it on base 50, would it be as easy? But because I played the college one and I experienced that, I was like, you know what? I want to knock it to where it's like it's a little bit harder to run the ball. I might even drop it down to 15. Interceptions will drop down to 40. Tackling, I'll drop down to 40. Pass coverage will go 45. Ball security is the only one I leave here is because I don't want a crazy amount of fumbles happening. I really don't want a crazy amount of fumbles happening. I'm not going to adjust the computer's ball handling, ball security neither, because I don't want them to never fumble. Their accuracy goes up to 60 though. Their pass blocking goes up to 65. Their catching goes up to 60. Their run blocking goes up to 65. Their ball security stays the same. Interceptions stay the same because the computer will get some crazy interceptions already. No. We can put pass coverage to 60, and we'll put tackling to 65. Wear and tear is another interesting one that I found myself adjusting these to, because every tackle doesn't feel the same. Every interaction on the football field does not feel the same. I've been getting a lot of just turn the wear and tear off. No, but I also want to experience this guy has to go sit down for a couple drives. You know, like as a Raven fan, as any Raven fans out there, we have watched games in which Kyle Hamilton's has gotten hurt, and we're hoping that he's not hurt for a long time and he comes back later in the game. Every tackle, every interaction on the football field does not feel the same. You may take a couple of hits in the first quarter and you're not running as fast. This is why the wear and tear has you -2 on your speed. You may take a couple hits and now you got to come out of the game for a drive or two, maybe even a quarter or two, or maybe the rest of this game. It's the way football works. Football is a physical game. It's going to be physical. With that being said, a regular tackle, 35. Catch tackle, a hospital ball, we'll say 45. Hit sticks, though. This is where we flip. Now we on the other side. A regular tackle and a catch tackle, you got tackle when you're catching the ball, you got tackled. Cool, no problem. You got hit stick, though. You got cut stick. You got your knees taken out on you. That's going to hurt. It's going to take a little bit more. Sacks, we'll leave at 50. Blocks, a regular block and a pancake block, different, right? The play recovery, though, we go up 5 after in between plays. We'll go up 10 on timeouts. In between quarters, we'll go up to 65. And halftime, we'll go up to 70. And in between the weeks, we'll go up to 75. That way, it keeps everybody a little healthier. In between, you get 6 days off, bro. You get 6 days off. You guys aren't working every goddamn day. Get yourself together. I think we're quite ready to get right into a game now, into the preseason. In the preseason, I will be playing the moments just because, one, I do know, I'm just going over this again. One, I do know the roster that I am going to be retaining for the most part. And it's preseason, so, you know, I'm going to let these guys just be out here doing what they do in the preseason. I don't really do too much play the moments, but because it's preseason, we will be playing the moments. Nice little preseason vibes here. Nothing too crazy. The crowd isn't going too crazy. We got Tyler Hunt. We got Snoop running us out there at the beginning. Our first snap of the takeover here, of the rebuild here. We're on the 26-yard line. It's third down here. We got Jalen Hawkins. We use on him probably for most of the preseason, just to make sure that, get him off the field. Kick your field goal. Jalen Hawkins already hurt. See, I'm telling you, look, that could have been Kyle Hamilton. The next moment, they stand on the field. They're going for it. Okay. Okay. But just said it. The boy said, "Juice ain't worth the squeeze, young boy." And listen, they got their starters out there. We don't got our starters out there. They can have it, okay? Why did I just see Trey Hendricks on the field? Why am I seeing Trey Hendricks on the field? This is why we don't have our starters out here. They are wild and having their starters out here getting hit like that again. Let's get off this field and try and force a field goal. Touchdown. Hey, they got their starters out there. They can have it. We're not really out here to win these games. We're out here to just get through these games. Survive the preseason is the main goal. Survive the preseason is the main goal. Third down alert, take control and keep the drive alive. Okay. 3rd and 3, let's see what type of luck we get here. Got Hibner in motion. That's probably where the ball is going to go. Yep. Yep. Continue to the next moment. Oh, we didn't score. That's crazy. That's crazy. They just wanted me to come out there and get that first down. They got Pavdia in the game already. I didn't even get too many snaps with Snoop. But it was almost a disaster, Chad. It was almost a disaster. I'm trying to get Wester here across the middle. But it's not going to be Wester. It's going to be the rookie. No, it's not. No, it's not. Durham snipe. That boy getting sturdy on him, man. Ain't getting sturdy on him. Okay then. Flex. I have no idea what he's doing right there. I have no idea. I think he's stretching. I don't know. I don't know. But good pass. Third down. Let's see if we can get off the field here. We're in the second quarter already. It's a 10-7 ball game. Can't get off the field. Simpson, you could be playing. I'm okay with Trent Simpson out there. We forced a field goal. That's good. That's good. That's good. Pavia still out here. Ali's still out here. Schmite's still out here. You got to hold on to that, Rook.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down.
There you go. There you go, Ali. There you go, Ali. What a pick. I mean, like, as soon as I let it go, I see him cutting. As soon as I let him go, I seen him cutting. Not too crazy upset about that pick. It's with a quarterback that I know is not gonna be making that throw. Oh, what a preseason game. What a preseason game. We're getting smoked. I wasn't too much of a fan of us picking up Diego Pavia because it just didn't make sense. Not anything really against the guy. I mean, I didn't like what I seen when I started to know who he was and see what he was about. But it was also just a pickup that didn't make sense. But he'll get a touchdown pass to a guy who's not supposed to be dressed out. In college football, you can put them to no practice and they will not play. They will not dress out. Because I will be damned if somebody gets out here and gets hurt. Well, that's the end of the first preseason game, 31-14. Hopefully we got out of there as healthy as possible. Because, again, that is the goal, is to make it to week 1 healthy. 53 men healthy and ready to play football. I wish there was a way where you can make it so they do not play. Like, do not play means do not play. I have a feeling we're going to lose somebody in the preseason for at least week 1. I hope that's not the case, but I just have a feeling that preseason is going to cost us somebody. But I do know who it won't cost us. Lamar Jackson.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National.
I love these intros to the game. You guys are probably going to see a lot of the intros that they have in the game. I'm going to keep all these into the thing. They got Randy Moss like they're going the Foghorn. That's Moss, right?
It's the
Yeah, that's
Baltimore
Moss.
Ravens and the Minnesota
They're
Vikings.
doing their skull chant. I love this stadium. This is a nice stadium here. They got Justin Jefferson coming out doing his gritty. I'm not going to be sitting here telling anyone no lies. If the game wasn't good, I wouldn't be doing these videos. But this game is so good that I was like, bro, I'm going to be on it. Might as well do something.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
I like that little double motion right there. Hit stick tackle. You heard me? Jalen Hawkins, I mean. I probably also could have, we'll let the preseason be preseason. I probably could have cut the minutes down for preseason, about 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Let's go. Good tackle right there. Who is that? Rivers? Chandler. Good tackle right there, bro. And you never know. Maybe I might get in these games and play these preseason games and be like, hey, you know what? I'm probably not going to let go of dude. I'm probably not going to let go of him.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
I didn't mean to do that. It's my fault.
Easy call in my
It's low IQ, man. It's alright. It's preseason football, man. It's preseason football. You'll be alright, man. Offense moved it down the field. We're in the red zone. We can make up for it here by just scoring a touchdown.
They'll run here with Randall. And he's going to
Be hard.
Huntley.
Let's go, Jacoby. Let's go, Huntley. Good pass. Good way to stay in that pocket, too, and make that pass, Huntley.
Down Baltimore.
Jacoby with his first touchdown in the preseason.
Things happen quick.
I got to target him on this jump, too. I got to get him some catches. Got to get him involved. Got to get him going. Got to develop him well. I want to develop Jacoby Lane well. I need to develop that second man. I need to develop that second guy. Preseason football.
Vikings football.
Another thing that made me not really hop on the Ravens is because I know the roster so well. I know who I was going to be. I would always like just skip the preseason. And it's like, you know what? Nah. Oh my God, I was right there. I'm right there. I know he's, and it's like, I see Kyler Murray start to take off, so I step up because he might run. A lot of these quarterbacks, they're stepping up to throw that.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Play fake to Mason. Now it's Murray.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about, Trenton.
Really needed it, Mike.
Sip of that yak, that iced tea.
In complete control.
So far, I don't see anybody on the field that's not supposed to be out here, so we're good so far.
We'll see if that was it right there.
That is caught. And he's in. Huntley. Pass right side. Gonna be
Let's go. First right there, Taz. Did you get out of bounds?
down
Yes, you did.
15-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
To throw is Huntley. Headed left. Buying time.
There goes Snoop.
He's gonna
There goes Snoop. Snoop. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. What I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Snoop. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's why you gonna be on the team. That's why Snoop gonna be on the team. That's why he the backup quarterback. That's why he the backup quarterback. Uh-oh. Gotcha, Jacoby. Throw him up. Get it. Hit him. They were doing that walking routes. Get up out of there, Snoop. Get up out of there, Snoop. Snoop know he not gonna play that much. That's why he put his body on the line to do that. He could have slid at the one, but how many times are we gonna get a rushing touchdown?
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. This one on target for Johnson.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Those type of, now granted, he's not gonna make the team. We have too many receivers. We got Zay, Rashad, Jacoby, Elijah, Wester. We got 5 receivers already, so not too many receivers are gonna make the team. But a catch in a fight like that, you might get somebody else cut. That leaves you with 6 receivers, just in case. That's a great catch right there, and great fight for the end zone. You feel me? And we right back in the game. Preseason football. And we just scored to tie the game. They got the ball on the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. But it's a tie game. They ain't got the lead yet, Chad. They ain't got the lead yet.
We get to 1st and goal.
Let's go get them. That's false start.
Up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
That shit is terrible. It's all good, though. They can't move the ball on the 1-yard line. We can do this shit all day. But we're only going to do it for one play. I keep calling him Danny Pavia. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Diego Pavia.
Pavia looking to throw.
Good pass, baby.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to be marked out of
Mark Andrews is going to get hurt. It's going to be Mark.
off the play fake.
I knew it wasn't going to work. That play works with Lamar. Lamar got 98 play action.
You hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with
2nd down here.
field goal, which in this situation I think is a huge win.
Can't throw that shit. Can't throw that shit. I'm frustrated with that because I would have made that pass with Lamar. It would have been just as bad. I'm not trying to not focus and throw interceptions. I'm trying to get 1st downs. I'm trying to win these games. I'm trying to capitalize on the opportunities that we get on offense, because like I said, you never know who can get out here and do something. Danny probably got 290 yards from 3 touchdown passes, and I threw his only pick. That's my bad, Donnie. Diego. I keep calling you Donnie. This is another reason. I don't know. Donnie Pavia has got to be a person. This has to be a person. I don't know where I'm getting that fucking name from.
Defense rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Chad, did we see the fucking catch attempt, though? That boy tried that thing. That would have been nasty work. Chances of 1st down happening here is very unlikely. Especially when you throw it underneath like that. we don't have the roster out on the field right now to be playing with the sliders that I have. Sliders plus the team that I have on the field wouldn't win a game. I would probably never move the ball. We're gonna take a timeout before. Take a timeout before the 2-minute warning, because I mean we are in a chance to win. So I'm not out here trying to lose. I'm not just gonna say, oh well, run the clock out. No. If we can get this stop.
Inside the 30. And he's gonna go all the way. An electrifying run. 74 yards.
That's tough.
They'll drop
Again,
the throw.
I'm not too worried about it because we know none of these guys on the field are gonna be on the field in these situations. It's just it's not easy moving the ball when you have the roster that I have out here on the field. It's also not easy when you're running the sliders that I have plus the roster on the field. But I'm also not too worried about it because I know that we're not running with the right roster on the field. We have guys out here, and I know the sliders are what they are. So not too much upset about the loss here. I'm just upset about us not taking advantage of opportunities that we get. You always want to take advantage of each opportunity that you get because you never know when could be your last. I didn't think I was going there with that one, chat, but that is truth is truth, man. You never know when your next moment could be your last moment. So you got to take it. Why is Zay out here? Since Zay is out here, never mind. Never mind. I started to throw it to Zay. That started to happen, but wasn't going to happen. Kicking onside kick here. Not get this. And go on to week 3 in the preseason. Yeah, I don't know how to get that shit, chat. It's ending week 2. We put up 42 points in the preseason game. One more game, and we are getting it going for real. Like my boy Mike Tirico say, you got to cut 21 people, chat. We're gonna have to cut 21 guys. Let's go look at some. Let's look at some. Do they have preseason stats? Look at some preseason stats to see what guys are doing through 2 games. Through 2 games, Tyler Huntley has a touchdown and a pick. I think I threw that pick with him. He has 6 touchdowns and 3 picks. 1 was by me. He's actually playing pretty well. Through 2 games, Ali got 13 for 100 yards. He's 7 yards per carry. That's nice. Lester has 9 catches for 194. That's nice. There's Jacoby. He has a touchdown on 6 catches in preseason. And I'm just looking to see like a name like this. Like this is a guy who I usually cut. He is not cut, but I put him on my practice guide. He is a rookie. He gets another sack, I might keep him on the team. If he gets a sack in this next game, look, even him, he's got a sack and a half. Like I might keep them on the team and let go of Project Washington is a fan favorite though. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not, but we will see. I do wish for these little loadout sets you can set it and forget it type situation. I hate that you have to come here and do it every single week. I wish you can just set it, forget it. I'm telling you guys now though, chat, I just seen it. When it pops up, for me to have you guys will not be seeing me negotiate money with Lamar Jackson. When it pops up for me to do Lamar Jackson, I'm going to have the staff do that shit. He's going to end up getting damn near $500 million, but he's worth it. I cannot afford to go into that negotiation shit and not understand the lingo because I've never had $40 million fucking dollars. But I do know that he always comes back because any time that you do one with another team, they always re-sign Lamar Jackson because they got the money. They definitely have the Skrilla. We're getting to this preseason Jones here. Hopefully these aren't too hard. I know the little backfield chasing shit one is hard, which is probably going to be the one they give me here. But we're going to knock these out. Oh, no, they're giving me this one. This one's actually, this is the one. Get him. Get mossed. Get mossed. What the fuck is wrong with them boys? Other guys. Yo. Who the fuck is that? Oh. Voorhees. 97 strength. He better fucking be doing that shit for Lamar in the game. Pick. Nate the Great. You guys are gonna hear me say that shit a lot. Because it is just quite that. It's Nate the Great, bro. It's Nate the Great, bro. Nate the Great gets an upgrade. We're gonna get him rolling on zone coverage. He's pretty decent at man coverage. And because we play zone as a team, we're gonna need our best corner and soon future best corner to be ready to rock and roll. We're gonna start this up, chat. I'll be right back. I have to take a piss. Give me 1 second. Okay, chat. Anaconda drained and ready to fucking get our heads knocked off in Washington, or in Baltimore by Washington, because they're probably gonna have starters on the field and we're not. It's unfair. Chat. I'm excited to see the draft, to see the class coming in. I'm so excited to be doing this rebuild. It's my favorite team. I never play with the Ravens. I don't play online with the Ravens. I don't do rebuilds with the Ravens. I never really play with my favorite teams. I'm a LeBron James fan, and I never play with LeBron James on 2K because he's the GOAT. But yeah, like I never use good teams or good players. The 1 year that I really wish I would have did the Ravens was Lamar's first year. When he was a rookie, I wish I would have. Okay. Lamar's rookie year, I wish I would have been, but that was like the last year that they had superstar mode on the game, and I am a big superstar guy. You guys get in the chat, get in the comments, and let me know if you guys want to see some free safety content. It's the Jose Cuervo. It's everything. I could have picked that. I should have picked that. I just wasn't expecting him to throw that shit. Yo, yo. You don't have the roster out there. But yeah, what I was saying, that I never really used good players on the team. Oh yeah, the Lamar's rookie year was like the last year of superstar mode, and I was like really on to the superstar mode. So I was playing the superstar mode, and which I wish I would have been playing franchise that year, because of it would have been probably like the best year to do a Ravens rebuild, because they were going into a new regime of quarterback. And they had a quarterback that was like, develop him, he's going to be good. And I would always, the quarterback being the position that it is, I always just enjoyed drafting quarterbacks. Oh my God. Let's get through this preseason, man.
Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, it is back to Krause.
Wasn't even really a good cutback. I just overran it. We're gonna get to this next year and have to figure out who's gonna stay and who goes. And some big names are gonna have to be made a decision on that part. Then you also not guaranteed to win. I ain't guaranteed to win. It's not guaranteed to win. We're losing right now because we just don't have starters on the field. We don't have starters on the field when I'm simming, and there's no starters on the field when I'm playing, so we're going to lose these games. But Baltimore Ravens fans are not used to seeing this level of incompetence in preseason. We usually win our preseason games. Up until a couple of years ago when we lost to Washington, of all teams, we were like undefeated for the preseason for a while. But again, a lot of this stuff that's happening isn't going to happen when you have better guys in said position. I'm not understanding though how no one's holding on to the ball though. I mean, I know I turned the catching down, but I didn't even turn it down that much. It's at 45. Let me hold on to that one. And I didn't mean to throw that thing. We're going for this one again, chat. I meant to throw it to the guy running across the middle. I gotta pay attention to who's what button. Gotta pay attention to who's at what button. Blocking's on 20. There's no way I thought I had enough time to pump fake right there and then wait for a dude to get downfield. But I tried. I definitely tried. We definitely tried hitting her. Damn, bro. There's actually no way. There's actually no fucking shot. I'm actually disappointed in that one. I'm actually disappointed in that one because it's like, come on, bro. Like Madden, they knew they was gonna score. There's a reason why they didn't call timeout. There's a reason why they didn't call timeout. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are you not as equally as doing the same thing that he's doing? Look at him out here on it. Why are you so inside of him? I guess because the offense has moved over, so you're more inside. That's terrible. And you have a 91 speed. He has a 91 speed, and he's doing that right there. Like, what are you doing? Here we are half away from week 1, and the goal is to get there.
Third and 2. Here we go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I know he wasn't going to catch that.
Touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range. But do you
Hey, Tez got a little bit of shiftiness to him. Tez might be, you know, useful on this motherfucker. I'm okay with 3 preseason losses. They're preseason games. I could care less about the preseason. Now, next year, when I have some rookies come in and I want to see what they looking like, yeah, we're gonna be a little bit, you know. Oh, look at Elijah. Look at Elijah. The adjustment in the air, catch it, turn off his shoulder. You feel me? Like, you know, some of these guys are gonna get PT like him. Like, this is gonna be my lineup. I'm telling you, it's gonna be Zay. It's gonna be Jacoby Lane. That third wide receiver is going to be swapped. I'm going to go into formation subs, and I'm going to swap each position. Is going to be Rashad Bateman, Elijah Sherrack, and Deontay Walker. Those 3 receivers are going to get swapped out. Every time there's 3 receivers on the front, one formation is going to be him, one formation is going to be him, one formation is going to be him. That's how that's going to go. That's how that's going to go, because that third receiver can be... We can figure out who's who, but these first 2 receivers is gonna be Jacoby and it's gonna be Zay. All day, every day. It's gonna be Jacoby and it's gonna be Zay. I ain't gonna lie, I love this Madden. I just love that it's not as easy as the college was. It's taken a little bit more adjustment for me to realize where guys are covering. Like, they are really baiting on this game, and I love it. Like, you guys, I might mess up a lot, and you guys are probably going to be like, dude, isn't that good? I'm decent. This game has just been better. The game is just better. So I have to adjust. I just have to make that adjustment to a better product of game. Because I'm used to just drop back. I know where I'm going to go before I throw the ball. Like, right here on this play, it's always RB. This shit might get covered. And it kind of did. Dude was there. You guys need to get it together. The fellas need to get it the fuck together. Smythe is actually balling. I usually cut him. He's actually balling. He's actually balling. I'm probably still going to cut him because he's old and we did draft 2 tight ends. But I usually cut him just because he's old. But now it's like, man, you actually did come out in preseason and was doing something. That's a nice catch right there. It's a nice throw too. Sometimes you just got to trust it. But you did come out in preseason doing what it do. So cutting him isn't going to be the easiest thing, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We gotta keep the younger guys around. What are we doing? Yo, don't throw all the good shit you've done out the fucking window. Kenny Styles dropped that shit, and I'm fucking blessed. That's a terrible pass. And just like that, chat, end of the preseason. It is officially cut day. Coach says bring your playbook. Here we go. Manually cut 21 players. Start here. Quarterback. Cut. Cut. Cut Skylar Thomas. Cut Diego Pavia, even though he did decent. We actually need a better backup quarterback with a better arm, but we're not gonna. We're gonna keep all 4 of these running backs. We're gonna keep Derrick Henry, of course. Justice Hill, of course. He's our kick returner, and we're gonna keep the rookie big back. We're gonna cut him. And even though he made that catch, but you know what? We'll move him to the practice squad. We'll move him to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's also a kick returner. Unfortunately for Smite, he's 31 years old. Our Titans 30 years old. These guys are just younger, and I probably could move him to the practice squad, but I want to work with the youth. I want to work with the youth, and you get cap space. Practice squad. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Somebody's gotta go, bro. I think I'm cutting John Jenkins. Broderick he's a fucking favorite of Ravens Nation, and these 3 are really gonna be the ones in rotation. We'll come back to that to do so. We're gonna cut these guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna practice squad Khan, and I'm gonna practice squad Roger. Now we're down to 3 people. I'm gonna cut Solace, and I'm gonna cut Keandre Jackson, and we just need to cut one more person, and that one person is going to be John Jenkins. He's 37 years old. He's not going to play. So this is our final depth chart. It's our final roster here. I'm gonna do some formation subs. You guys aren't gonna see that, but you'll see it when we get in games. This is gonna be our final roster here. We're looking like a formidable team. We're looking like a team that should be doing some performing here. I'll sim over to week 1 so we can see the draft class and who's like at the top of the board and everything. All the formation subs and everything I'll do on my own time, which is gonna be in 5 minutes here. Let's see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm telling y'all right now, delegate it. Now let's come over here and see what it was. 8 years, $52 million. He's 29 years old. He's not going to play. He's 37. He's the only person that's getting that. Everybody else will get their contracts. I will go negotiate with them.
We have a deal.
Not Derrick Henry.
Top receivers has agreed
I'll
to terms
negotiate
on a
with
contract extension that will likely keep him
Roquan.
and his
We can negotiate Roquan. We can pay Roquan. He's somebody I need to keep. No need to prolong intro to contract value is issue. Let's address. He's a contract-minded motherfucker, isn't he? No need for long intro. The contract value. So he wants more money. I do want him for a little bit longer than what he's currently, yeah. I don't want to do a no trade clause because I do want to. I'm not raising that 1.5, nigga. Let's go, Roquan. There you go. All right, so we got Roquan for 4 more years for a 4-year extension, $31 million. I don't know what that's gonna really do for our budget here, but we got Lamar. We kept Lamar Jackson. I'm not going to do Derrick Henry because he's 32 years old. And I'm not going to... Is Marlon Humphrey's contract expiring? Yeah, it's expiring. We're going to leave Marlon Humphreys on a performance-based type situation. If Marlon gets us some picks and stuff, we might be able to pay him. We might be able to keep Marlon around. I kind of want to keep Marlon around because it is Marlon Humphreys. It's not like it's Chidobe Obuzie. You feel me? Some guy who's just got here. Here we're going to keep the auto-generated. And here we go. Let's see who could be a future Raven here. But running back in the top 5. He's number 2. He's going to be goated. I'm telling you all right. 6'1", 224 too. Like, he's going to actually be goated. There's 2 running backs in the top 5. I'm telling you right now, these 2 guys are going to be good. You top 5 running back, you're going to be good. This is going to be the video chat. I'm going to go through here and look through the... I'm not going to necessarily do too much scouting, but I'm going to look through and see if I see any builds. But that's going to be the video chat. I just want to look and see a couple builds. I just seen running backs at the top of the thing. Yeah, so week 1, we'll get into that. It'll be Ravens, Colts, and we'll be ready to start the season off strong. Hopefully we win that game. Poor preseason, but again, when you're not playing the roster and you're just playing guys out here who's trying to make a team, not this team, really wasn't looking towards preseason to be anything. Week 1, next week. We'll catch up with you guys.